Okay, good evening, YouTube. Hello. Let me get back to the screen. Okay, perfect. Are we good to go? Graham, give me that thumbs up that I love to see or hear.
I'm just going to.
But as Graham checks us out, not in a sexual way. Hello, everyone on YouTube. Good evening. You are joining me and my fabulous community tonight for our final BDSM Q&A of July. We do 2 of them every month as a community on Discord. So yes, welcome. If you have not joined my community on Patreon, I would highly recommend you do so because I have the best, silliest, most amazing group of kinksters ever, and you can go over there. There you go. To my patreon.com/LXerotica. Things are mirrored, and my brain doesn't jive that way sometimes. Anyone play Beat Saber before, by the way? You love my rings? So pretty. Thank you. I've got, what, 6 of them on today? 6 of them on. Shy, how are you doing, my dear? There we go. All right. Shy, good evening. JS, hello. YouTube is streaming perfectly. All right, wonderful. So we are together tonight as a community, whether or not you are here on Discord or YouTube. Welcome, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Shy, you're doing well? Wonderful. Well, we got some great questions today. Today has been kind of a day for me. I have been going. One stop, appointment, whatnot, after another, all day today. Very well, goddess. 1 p.m. in Spain. Try to be all the time. 1 p.m. in Spain. Well, hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you're joining us from Spain. How wonderful. I love my international audience. Can I just say? One of the things I love so much about my community is the fact that we are an international community, and it's so beautiful. So anyway, I had back-to-back things going on today. So normally I take some time to like prep and get grounded and mindful before we jump into our Q&A questions. But today we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants. Is that the expression? Let's hope so. Anyway, we're just gonna roll with it tonight because I didn't have time to prep. So it's gonna be extra exciting tonight. We've only just started. Western Sky 94. So glad you are here, my friend. Now this, let's see if I can do away with that. Hopefully you all can still hear me. If I do that, let me know if you have any audio or video issues. But how is everyone doing? We've got John, Mr. Growls, Miss L's Kitten, Paris Baby, Finnaby. Do I say your name that way? I hope so. It rolls off the tongue very nicely. Shy, Sweet Tea, Tricks, and Zavi. Is that how I say your name? Loud and clear. Wonderful, wonderful. So let's see. I just want to have some family time first. I would just like to have some family time so I can get out of my day and into the present moment with all of you, because here's a little lesson as we're warming up together, a little lesson on dominance. Skill dominance are very mindful dominance and very present dominance. And dominance, if you are so flustered mentally and emotionally, you are so overextended that you don't have the chance to take some introvert time, to take some space, and to really sort your thoughts, get grounded again. You need to do that. You need to do that because your dominance will suffer if you don't have the time that you need to process and get grounded and all of that. So that's what we're doing for a few minutes together tonight, is we're just getting grounded. Anyone else need to kind of come down a little bit from the day, from the week? You're running everything at the same time. Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Okay. Well, I will try to speak with such clarity and concision in my context that we won't have any issues understanding one another. All right. So, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, again, I'm so happy that you're here with me today. Tell me the highlight of your day today, everyone. Tell me the highlight of your day. Just today. Tell me something good. Tell me a good thing. Something that made you laugh, something that made you smile. Fina. Oh, but you'll answer to just about anything at this point? Oh, spoken like a good little sob. I love that. Chicken nuggets and movie with daddy. That sounds wonderful. You finished paying your taxes. High five, my friend. High five. Big check mark. We can just chill a little tonight. I love it. Ooh, your highlight was getting a pretty picture from your kitten pal. Oh, very sweet. Rollerblading this evening. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. 1 month from your vacation. Hey, that's a wonderful, wonderful countdown. 30 days, 4 weeks. You got this. All you got to do is 1 week 4 times, and you are there. I got a free romantic weekend from one of the property owners I work with cleaning in your cleaning business. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Fina. Congratulations. You helped a friend set up her new computer and you really enjoyed yourself playing with new tech stuff. You came home with 10 euros. I hope euros. You came home with some cash. There you go. And carrot cake for your trouble. The cake was lovely. Cash and carrot cake. Well, you can't beat that with a riding crop. That's awesome. Seeing people's favorite sea animals in the Littles chat. Oh, so sweet. Look at you eating your veggies. Carrot cake, I know. Seeing people's favorite sea animals in the Littles chat. John, that is so heartwarming. I love that. Also, John, no pressure, but I made you an admin on Discord because you're so awesome and so consistently welcoming of all of our new people. And I just felt like you absolutely deserved that title. It's something that you've already kind of been doing for me, and I really appreciate it. I don't want you to feel like there's now all these responsibilities or pressure or anything like that because I didn't discuss it with you. That's all it meant. It was just my way of validating all of your efforts and saying thank you so much for your help, for helping me just welcome everyone and making everyone feel so seen and so just literally there's no what I love so much about my community. Yes, I'm going to have a little mama bear brag moment. One of the things I love so much about my patron community, especially on Discord, is when we have someone new come in, there is no sense of like outsider. There's none of that because they know I would shut that shit down. There's none of this like we are the OGs and you're a new person. Everyone that comes in, there's so much warmth and love and acceptance and empathy and compassion and curiosity from everyone in the community. It's so beautiful and it touches my heart. And as a dominant and as a leader, I love it. So thank you all again for being such wonderful, wonderful patrons and friends and members of this community. I could not do this without you. And every single one of you have a position of influence here. You can influence the new person. You can influence the people around you. I'm not the only one influencing. All of you have power. And the fact that you welcome your ever-growing family with such love and grace and empathy and compassion is so beautiful. And it is a gift to me every single time I see it. So, John, you should feel honored. You should feel honored. Much love to you, my friend. A best boy. How you phrase things, Shy, just tickles me sometimes. This is the most welcoming community you've ever joined into. Oh, Fina! That makes me feel so, so happy. That makes me feel so happy. I love hearing that. I love hearing that. You were really scared about when you first joined of being a new person, but everyone has been nothing but kind and welcoming. You're so happy to have so many new friends. Now, I know, and so many safe, and here's the thing, safe, kinky friends. Safe, like-minded friends. If you need or want a community of like-minded friends, genuinely, people that you can get to know, build relationships with, connect, go visit, go hang out if you want to. I've had patrons that they really hit it off with someone in another state, and then they just so happened to be visiting family in that state, and they got together, not like, romantically or sexually, but it could happen. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Anyway, I digress. You've got me singing show tunes less than 10 minutes in. Less than 10 minutes, and this is where we're at today. Anyway, so we've had that, and it's so beautiful. And so I love that. I love that. So if you are looking for a safe community, genuinely safe, I don't tolerate anything but safety in this community, then yes, absolutely. Come on over. We would love to have you at patreon.com/LXerotica. All right. As a previous sub transitioning into a Dom headspace, this community has been a blessing in learning how to become a healthy, fun, and strong Dom. I adore y'all. Y'all, are you my neighbor, Fina? Are you my neighbor? Also, Fina, were you the one that was interested about femdom training? Got to hear her beautiful voice again. Hell yeah, I have a lot to look forward to. Classic Robin Williams. Would you like to talk about classic Robin Williams? His time on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Wonderful, hilarious show. Anyway, I digress. Again, another wonderful, beautiful voice. North Florida, almost Alabama. Oh, nice. Okay. Yes, very interested. Okay, you're definitely interested yourself. Well, I will tell you that I plan to open up a few more coaching spots in August. Ooh, yay! I was singing a song from Mrs. Doubtfire. I was actually singing a song from Fiddler on the Roof, Matchmaker. I don't know any songs from Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't remember Mrs. Doubtfire that well. But it is a great movie. It is a great movie. That was Matchmaker. I think that's the title of the song. I would be shocked if it wasn't. It's from Fiddler on the Roof. It's a classic. Classic. All right, so a couple more spots opening up for Dominant Coaching in August. Patrons get top of the list, so you will be the first to know. And then I open it up to my mailing list, so go over to misslx.com and sign up over there, and you will get insider information. And then, if no one snags the spots up there, then I open it up to the public. So, another incentive to joining this community. You get insider information. Patrick, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I think you're the only one I haven't welcomed yet. Yes, Patrick, hello, good evening. How has your week been? And if you would like, share the highlight of your day today. We all shared the highlights of our day. I actually didn't. Let me share one of my highlights with you. Now you want cake. Graham, I think you always want cake. So anyway, I wouldn't say this is like the highlight of my day in terms of like the most magniflorious thing that happened, but it made an impact. I was driving around doing errands and going places all day, and I have to make a left-hand turn across traffic to get into my housing addition. And I was waiting there for a while, and I'm just tired. There was traffic, there was construction. I was just like, the house is right there. I have a life to prep for. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting to turn across traffic, and this nice man slows down and flashes his lights and lets me go. And it was just like, there are kind souls in this world. Anyway, it's the little things. Be kind to people. Be kind to people. You don't know what kind of day they've had. Be kind to people. All right. One of the folks And the Fetish Frontier is unsure if their name will be auto-hidden for the stream chat. Everyone's name should be. The only people who are showing up should be the admins. Everyone else, would someone in the Fetish Frontier like to do a quick test? Just type something. Just type test. Anything. I think Shy is going to test for us. I agree. It's so important to be kind. There you go. See? Name hidden. But John, since he's an admin, it shows up. So yes, if you are not an admin, you have complete anonymity. That's so nice. It's so important to be kind. Yes, in the little things. You don't need to have a lot of money or a lot of time to make an impact in someone's day. Just look for opportunities. Get your eyes off of yourself for a moment. Get your face out of your phone for a moment and look for opportunities to just love people with what you have, where you're at. Because that was a really nice gesture. And it brightened my life a little bit as I turned into my edition. And I was able to kind of unwind and de-stress from being out there in so many places and hang out with all of you. Well said. Well, thank you very much. So, do we have any other family business to talk about today? I have something I'm brewing. It's moving around. I'm contemplating sharing it with you or not, but I think I'm going to warm up with some questions that I have written down here from all of you. So, the hidden names is a bug in the Discord. They may fix it someday. You're going to petition to switch maintain. Oh, nice. Ooh, intriguing. Yes. So watch to the end because you might get a surprise. Okay, so we've got some questions like always from YouTube, from Instagram, from Patreon, from Discord. But there was a question that came in from YouTube a couple of days ago, and I wanted to talk about that. And I didn't write it down or type it out on here, but I remember it well enough. And actually, I have an assistant here with me that can help me. Miss Elle's kitten, could you get me that question that I was reading off at lunch today? You can either bring it in or type it out. But essentially the question was, this man watched my YouTube video, one of my shorts from our lives, and was saying, no, I think it was actually a full-length video. I'm sorry, I was getting two questions confused. This one was about the, what video was on? It was a recent one. Anyway, we'll get the details for you in a moment. Anyway, the question was, I relate to, and I could see myself doing a lot of these things. Oh no, I was right the first time. Okay, I'm gonna just have to correct myself. I was right. It was from a Q&A, and it was one of the last two that we did where I listed out the things that I personally look for and enjoy in a submissive. Yes, that was the video. And this man commented on the video saying, well, I could see myself doing a lot of those things, but I've considered myself a dominant man. If I can see myself doing a lot of those things, almost all of those things, does that make me a submissive personality? And I've actually run into that question a lot from the gentlemen in my community lately, where they're feeling like because they can serve well and because they can be accommodating and soft and empathic, they're feeling submissive. And that was something that it got under my skin, because being kind and empathic and willing to serve, that doesn't make you submissive. I think if you cannot serve those who are following you, you don't have a sense of servant leadership, especially in your dominance, you're not going to be able to win devotion. Watch the video later. Sorry, everyone. That's okay. Western Sky, I absolutely understand. No hard feelings. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Oh, yes. Here is the question. Perfect. Okay. So, yes, this again was in response to that short that I did where I was listing off the traits. And it says, your list of requirements sounds very reasonable, and I think I could manage to easily fulfill such expectations. Does that mean that I am a submissive character? I frequently like to serve others, but does that definitively make me a sub, or could I just as easily be a dom? I would think that because I lack any experience that I have no qualifications to be able to hold a position of leadership, but I could and have lots of experience serving. So, I really appreciated that question because, as I was just saying, I think, oh, I forgot something. I know how much you all enjoy when we have class together. So there we go. It's time to listen, class. Okay, so here we go. I think that the question here is a very, very common one. And I think that I don't think that it disqualifies you. I think being, like I said, having the ability to serve those who follow you is a skill. It's a good thing. In this case, when you have more experience serving than leading, does that disqualify you from a place of leadership? No, I don't think so at all. I think that makes you a new leader. I think it makes you a baby leader. And I think you have to get educated on how to lead, how to dominate, how to guide, how to build devotion. And this is a great channel to learn those skills. And join my Patreon, join my Discord for even more in-depth content about that. But I think it just makes you a baby leader. So no, I don't think it disqualifies you. I think you just have somewhere to start, okay? I serve my friends, my choir all the time, but I also see myself as a dom switch, but I'm not being sub when I'm serving, helping them. Exactly. Exactly. Here's the thing. Dominance and submission are both service roles with a different manifestation. Okay? If we think about it really at its core, a dominant is serving the needs and desires of their submissive. These are things that the submissive cannot get on their own. So the dominant is serving that space, serving that need. Just like the submissive does acts of service to please and honor the dominant. They're still serving one another, and in turn the dynamic as a whole. They're just manifesting differently. So dominance and submission are both service roles with a different appearance, okay? You can serve from the top down and you can serve from the bottom up. Service is not one-sided like that, okay? So, I think, oh, hey, hello, we have some more friends in the chat. Good evening, everyone. So, let me jump back into our question before I get on too many rabbit trails here. Both sides of the slash, give and take. Subs don't just give and doms don't just take. Absolutely. Timekeeping, always. Yes. Okay. So, your list of requirements in the video that I did about the things that I like in a submissive sounds very reasonable, and I think I could manage to easily fulfill such expectations. Does that mean that I am a submissive character? No. It could mean that you're a switch, where you have the desire and the capacity to play on both sides, or to operate on both sides. Or you have energy that kind of moves in a dominant capacity, and then in some situations or contexts it switches into a submissive capacity. So I think what you're identifying through realizing that, yeah, you can really relate to these acts of service and these submissive mentalities. I think that if you have previously identified as a dominant and you feel like you do have a desire for leadership and you do have a desire to lead a submissive, guide a submissive, then it could just mean that you're a switch. Okay? Okay. So, did that answer the question? Does anyone else have any thoughts? Any perspectives they would like to add? And circling back to a point I was making before all these rabbit trails is, men, it is a lie. It is a complete lie that dominance means being cold, distant, manipulative, controlling, unconsensually aggressive. None of these things. We have these really toxic narratives in these toxic communities, red pill, incels, things like that, that make good men feel ashamed for being soft dominants. And so they can relate to these acts of service or caring for someone in this way, and yet they don't feel masculine or dominant anymore. They feel, oh my gosh, does that make me feminine? Does that make me submissive? No. The narrative is wrong. And I know this personally because my partner, my beautiful, amazing, wonderful, sexy partner, has gone through that. He's an INFP, amazing soft dominant, amazing soft dominant. Very sweet, very kind to me, very patient. Like, check. Everything that I need on the bottom side, he provides in such a beautiful, gentle, accommodating, safe way. And yet, he is one of the best men that I have ever met. And yet, he, previously in his life, was made to feel ashamed, like he wasn't manly enough. He wasn't masculine enough. He wasn't macho enough. And so what we tell good men when we say you're not manly enough or masculine enough or dominant enough or macho enough, we put on them this narrative that aggression equals dominance. Aggression equals masculinity. Aggression equals power. Aggression, you know what I mean? And it's false. It's false. So, all of that being said, I feel like it all plays into this. So, the man that asked me this question, if that has happened to you, I apologize on behalf of whoever cut you down or shamed you. We need strong men in this world. We need good, strong men who are willing to protect and lead and provide and cater to the people in their lives, serve the people in their lives. We need more servant leaders. Men, it is time to step up. If you identify as a submissive man, you still can step up and be strong and serve the people around you. Submission does not mean that you are weak or passive. And if you identify as a dominant man, as an alpha, then you know what? Be an alpha, but be a true alpha. And true alphas don't go around manipulating, using, and abusing people. Weak, pathetic, pitiful, powerless people do that. So men, be alphas. If you're going to call yourself daddy wolf, be a daddy. Be a protector. Be a caretaker. Be a provider. Okay? Stop victimizing yourselves. Stop making yourselves less than you are, men. It is time for you to rise. It is time for you to stand up. Just like the women. And women, I'm telling this to you too. I train femdoms on a daily basis, okay? So I'm saying this to men and women, okay? But men, one of the things that comes up so often in my sessions with my ladies is how they're just like, I want a man. I want a macho man. And it's not even that a submissive man cannot be in that role. Because you're still a man. Just because you feel more submissive or soft, or you prefer to default to someone else, doesn't make you weak, and it doesn't make you less of a man. Be a man. Stand up. Woo. Lead. Seduce. Love well. Protect. Provide. Care. All right? Didn't realize that this was on the agenda tonight, but you know what? Here we are. Here we are. I think even outside of a kink, since men have consistently been told that they have having sensitive, emotionally available men is a bad thing, and I hate that. Watching my husband transition into sensitive, service-oriented, and vulnerable man is the sexiest thing. Can I just read that? Watching my husband, this is one of the ladies in my community, she's saying, watching my husband transition into a sensitive, service-oriented, and vulnerable man is the sexiest thing. You know what she's not saying? She's not saying that him being a controlling, narcissistic, sociopathic, unempathetic asshole is the sexiest thing ever. Notice she did not say that, gentlemen. Okay? But here's also the thing. Being sensitive, service-oriented, and vulnerable doesn't make you weak or passive either. It makes you highly valuable to a woman. Ladies, can I get a yes? Miss Elle is preaching the truth. It's highly valuable to women. And it makes women feel very, very, very safe. And you know what happens when women feel very, very, very safe? They get very, very, very kinky. You want better sex? Make the women in your life feel safe and nurtured. Done. Okay? All the ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Okay? Everyone's saying single ladies or not. They're all going, yes, Miss Elle is preaching the truth. I'm just really tired of it. And I think I even went on this tangent a couple lives ago about the post office. Did I tell you that conversation I had with the guy at the post office? Or was that on movie night? Was that on movie night? I can't remember where I tell my tales. Am I missing anyone else that's come into the live on Discord? No. Okay, good. So I'm giving my peeps a moment. I remember the conversation, but not sure when it happened. Okay, so quick recap. I had this conversation with this guy at the post office, and he saw that I was carrying a lot of boxes from my wonderful community, sending me all kinds of pretty, beautiful things, and it was going to be tricky for me to open the door. I was probably in something beautiful and high heels, and it was tricky. It was a precarious situation. And so he rushed and opened the door for me and held it open, and I was like, oh, thank you so much, sir. You are a prince among men. Thank you so much. Like, I went above and beyond to be very encouraging, because that's feminism, ladies. Okay, that's feminism. You not having to touch the door because you don't want to get your nails messed up. And a man swoops in and offers to open it for you. Not that you can't, ladies. Get over your fucking ego. Okay? But anyway, yeah, he rushed in and it was wonderful, and I didn't have to get my nails, unkept and touch the dirty door, and he did it all for me. It was wonderful. And I just was praising him, and he goes, you know what? You are like the only woman lately that I have opened a door for that has actually said something positive and hasn't glared at me like I, ran over her grocery bag or something. You know what I mean? Like, he was like, I'm getting these looks and these grimaces and these like, how dare you? And he goes, I just blame it on my toxic masculinity. And he was like making a joke of that, but he was like, I just don't get it. Like, I'm trying to do something nice. And that to me is like, we have to stop. Ladies, if you want men to treat you better, stop shaming them when they do treat you well. What a concept. What a concept. Anyway, first question, I think we can check it off the list. Men, be strong, be sexy, be romantic, be emotionally invested, makes you a high value man. Women will be like, hola, papi. Okay, and that is what you want. So, been in his shoes too often? John, how does that make you feel? John is like one of the sweetest guys ever. John, how does it make you feel? That blows your mind. How does it make you feel when you do that for a woman, just trying to be nice, genuinely, and honor a woman? It's a place of honor. And ladies, some narrative has made you think that men trying to show you honor is a man trying to take your power away. What in the world? So, John, and we have so many great guys in my community. It's like, I can't get on board with that. Yes, I have been hurt and abused by men. Absolutely. Okay. I have had traumas at the hands of men. Okay. But we've got some great men in this community. And I think what we're doing, like, you're getting in the way. That's sad. That's sad. But again, I think this just goes back to just be kind. Be kind to one another. Stop grouping people together. Okay? Stop grouping people together and projecting some cultural or political narrative on people. Get to know everyone individually. Get to know their story. Don't just take who they follow on social media or what political party they belong to or whatever as this is who they are. And I'm going to make a judgment on them when I haven't even talked to them. I haven't even gotten to know their story. We just need to be kind to one another. Treat everyone as a unique and valuable individual. Okay? Men to women, women to men, women to women, men to men. Okay? Feel like you've met more genuinely masculine men, non-toxic masculinity, yes, who can be kind and caring in the kink community than anywhere else. Yes. 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 I absolutely agree with that. Not saying that there aren't any good vanilla men. I've met a lot of good vanilla men too. But I absolutely see what you're saying, and I've had similar experience. I think there's just this level of openness and almost accountability. When you have an open community that people are checking up on you and people know you, it's like this built-in accountability. And that's what's so wonderful about having a safe community. You cannot be accountable if you don't feel safe, because you're just going to hide, right? If you don't feel safe to be vulnerable and genuine with someone, and they try to hold you accountable for something, that's just going to make you pull away, hide, lie, feel ashamed, okay? So yes, safety precedes vulnerability and accountability. You cannot have accountability, true, genuine, life-giving accountability, unless there's safety. Safety, safety, safety. Safety, trust, vulnerability, intimacy. All right? Fellow daydreamer, hello. Good evening. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Oh, yes. Does everyone know who's new here? If you want to chat, go to the YouTube chat channel. I am a horrible host tonight. Hello. Hello. I'm so glad you are here. So, let's move on to another question before I get on another tangent. But I have insider information of my own that tells me that you happen to like my tangents, ladies and gentlemen, especially when I'm wearing my teacher glasses. Okay, here we go. This one came in a while ago. I've been holding on to it, and I think this is a great one tonight. And it is: my masochistic sub is also emotionally unavailable most of the time. The tangents are some of the best parts. Yeah. Good. Okay. So my masochistic sub is also emotionally unavailable most of the time, so timeouts don't work either. What would you suggest? And this question came in to, I believe, my non-physical punishments video, I believe. Or maybe this was in response to the clip that we did about the dominant who left his submissive alone for too long as punishment. It was one of those. It was one of those because they're saying the silent treatment or timeouts don't work. So, in that context, let's read this again. My masochistic sub is also emotionally unavailable, and they put that in quotes, most of the time, so timeouts don't work either. What would you suggest? Okay, so here's the thing. I'll get to the emotionally unavailable part in a minute. But what would I suggest timeouts don't work? Hey, go join my amazing community, patreon.com/LXerotica. All right, so most of the time, timeouts don't work either. So what do you suggest? Well, pick something else. If timeouts don't work and spanking or any physical punishment doesn't work because they're a masochist, then pick something else. Now, I think they're kind of already going there, but that's their first part of the question, is they're emotionally unavailable. What do I pick? What do I pick? How do I punish a submissive who's emotionally unavailable? Now, they could be talking about emotionally unavailable in terms of lack of empathy, emotional intelligence, or they could be referring to this as more of an attachment style. Now, if you are dealing with a dismissive attachment style, an avoidant attachment style, then that is going to require possibly its own set of YouTube videos for me to really dig into that. So I'll just say I have that on my radar. But if we're talking about they're just emotionally unavailable, they're a little distant, they're emotionally immature, don't maybe have the emotional vocabulary, empathy, emotional intelligence, whatever, and they can shut down their emotions and really not care, then you have to find what they do care about, their true pain point, okay? And it sounds like, because you said my masochistic sub, it sounds like they like play, and it sounds like they like impact play, and it sounds like they like pain. 15 minutes till the hour, oh my goodness, that was a long tangent. Anyway, emotionally unavailable. So I did not realize I was ranting and raving that long. You all just hung in there so well. Okay, so timeouts don't work either. It sounds like what they really like is play, impact play, pain. Okay, so that is their pain point. Not actual physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain. And that's what we want to get to. Their genuine pain point. Not punishment, but punishment. And punishment happens when you find their actual pain point. Now, my personal strategy with my emotionally unavailable masochistic sub, I could keep going and make 2 videos out of it. Today? Keep going today? Is that what you're saying? Or keep going in terms of the attachment style thing? Because I think we need to do like 4 of those at least. Keep going and make 2 videos out of it. You and Graham. I can't do things to Graham. I can do things to you. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, so sits down. Wise. Such a wise little kitten brain. Okay, so my personal strategy for an emotionally unavailable masochistic sub where I know that they really like to play and they really like pain and impact play, I'd be like, oh, you're emotionally unavailable? I'm unavailable for a scene. Darn. Done deal. Okay? Like, withhold what they actually want. And masochists like pain. They like play. And if they're not responding to any punishment that you do, if they don't respond to, hot sauce on the tongue or marching in, wet socks or holding a, coin on the wall with their nose or a really cold shower or ice bath or something like that, if none of that is working, nothing physical, nothing emotional, nothing psychological, nothing sexual even. Sometimes it isn't about what you do, it's about what you don't do. So then do nothing. If none of that is working, then go, you are unavailable. I don't play with subs who are unavailable because then I become unavailable. See how that works? So that's what I meant. I was agreeing. Fellow daydreamer, we were confirming what you were saying. Great insight and perfectly phrased. Dr. K is in the house. Hello, Dr. K, you beautiful creature. How are you, my dear? Yay, Dr. K. Hi. I hear that in your voice. Writing lines is horrible for everyone, I think. And if it isn't, then have them write more lines. Dude, yes. You love my Dr. K voice. I mean, I feel like it's not super off. I feel like it's pretty accurate. But yes, John is exactly right. Writing lines is horrible for everyone. And if it's not, then have them write more lines. That hand starts cramping. And I think, I can't stretch the fingers out anymore. No, you want to take it a step further? Have your sub write lines and then give you a massage. That's the winning. And see, I heard the cringe from the other room. I heard it. My submissive is here right now. And she's in the other room, and I heard her go, oh. And so then she types in chat, to make sure I know, cringes. And now she's laughing in there because I called her out. Anyway, isn't this wonderful? Mr. B and I are laughing. Hi, baby. You smexy man. Okay. He is so sexy, you guys. My partner looks like Iron Man. I win forever. I win life. They had us write 10,000 lines at school as punishment. Oh, 10,000? Oh my gosh. 10,000. That's extreme. In how much time? Is that all you did, like all semester? Sit down, right line. That is like, that's a lot. Graham, your school was savage. 10,000 lines and pauses? Oh my gosh. In cursive longhand. No, they had to be in by the following week. That way they didn't have to teach. The ink ran out of your pen writing lines before, was ordered to go to the store and get more. Good. Good. I like how you're pouting about it. And then that just makes me laugh more. I love how that works. She's going to chime in, and she's way more sadistic than she lets on. Pouting to mom is a bad plan. See? Ooh. It is a bad plan. We know from experience, don't we, kitten? Bad plan. Just victimization reeks to me. And pouting is like a manipulative form of victimization. Oh, I can't do, let's play a game. Seems to just bring out more of the sadistic side. It definitely does. Like, oh, you want to pout? I will give you something to pout about. Yay! Brilliant for me. I love it. Great time. You're fine with pouting. Guilt trips make you crazy. See, to me, pouting is like a little baby testing the water guilt trip. It's like, what's the difference? I think guilt trips are like more like calculated and intentional. Pouting is like spur of the moment. It's like, I'm fussy because I didn't get what I want, like right now. That's what I think of. But to each his own. How do you all define the difference? Very interesting conversation we got ourselves into today. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I don't experience guilt or regret. It's done and over. I can't change it. So what's the point regretting? Pouting is more cute and not serious. A guilt trip is sneaky, manipulative, and defective. Okay. That's how she defines pouting. Great. Love it. And see, that's the thing. These are all conversations that seem almost rudimentary, but these are the conversations that you need to have when you're starting a dynamic. These are the conversations. How do you define bratting? How do you define playful? How do you define disrespect? How do you define pouting? Do you feel it's manipulative? Okay. How do you define manipulation? All these things. Like when you are with a dominant with submissive, and you're working these things out, these are important conversations to have because everyone has their own definition. And it's your unique dynamic that you're maneuvering, that you're navigating. And so you cannot bring a definition from someone else or from a past experience into your current situation and assume it's accurate. Agree on the pouting. You consider pouting as part of bratting. So again, we have varying different perspectives on this, and that's great. It's great. It just means that's how much more communication has to go into these dynamics because clarity is crucial. Communication builds intimacy, and clarity in that communication is absolutely crucial. Pouting and guilt trips to me are kind of the same. They are essentially both manipulative, as the action is usually with the intention of wanting to get something without saying, hey, I want this. We don't do non-communication in this home. Fina, I love it. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That's something that I've said a few times to my submissive, not that specifically, but I cannot read your mind. I'm good, I'm intuitive, and I am like, I try to be as mindful and intentional as I can, but I'm human. I cannot read anyone's mind as much as you like to claim that I can, children. I can't always know what's going on. I don't often know what's going on in someone's head unless they communicate. Tell me something. Give me context. So I can't predict every request. I can't predict every desire. So if you would like to have it in your dynamic, you need to ask for it. You need to open your mouth and communicate. All right. I think pouting can turn into guilt tripping, but done just a short blip of a time before accepting what the fact is, I think is okay. I think that's a great thing. If it's just kind of like a huff where we're getting energy out, yes. And that was my delineation there is I think it's like a little, it can lead to, it's a little baby form of manipulation. But that's what I'm saying. It's more kind of emotional. It's like in the moment, I'm just getting energy out. I think if it continues to escalate, yeah, that's my problem. Absolutely. And then we've had conversations previously on bratting. The potential conversations for each dynamic are infinite. Absolutely. As an autistic, I need people to be straightforward and honest, or I'll miss what they're hinting at. Emotional manipulation doesn't work on me for that reason. That's great. I mean, I can be pouty when I don't get what I want, but I never intend to change it to anyone's mind, just your expression of disappointment or a moment of fussiness. See, and communication is key always. Hey, Trex. Hello, is it T-Rex or is it Trex? Ooh, we have to talk about this. So, I think pouting can be a healthy expression as long as it's not intended to manipulate. That's how I see the difference. Yeah. T-Rex. Like, my little arm. I got little arm. Is that where we're at on that one? Do you have a suit? And can I have a picture of the suit if you have the suit? Important questions. Also, do you wear the suit and go ice skating or roller skating? And if so, please send me a video. Make my day. You have long arms, actually? Oh, no. T-Rex missed my joke. And now T-Rex just feels like I was dissing on him. Okay. No, not my intention, T-Rex. Let me clarify. See the importance of clarity in your communication? Ta-da! Playing out before our very eyes. Okay, he knows. Woo! Okay. I'm sure your arms are wonderful and long and... Ah! John just posted a little gif of a T-Rex pole dancing. John has found my kryptonite. Oh my gosh, not pole dancing T-Rexes specifically. I'm interested in T-Rexes doing all kinds of activities. Oh, welcome to Miss Elle's T-Rex Strip Club. You know what, though? This might need to happen. A T-Rex in a G-string. Okay. I'm just saying. That is a strip club that I would go to. I would invest in that shit. No one take my idea now. Because they're going to see like a chain of T-Rex. Oh, we're getting carried away. That's epic. I know. I have never ran to Amazon so bad. See, I have the best people ever, you guys. Oh my gosh. Well, if that doesn't incentivize you to join Patreon, I don't know what the fuck will. Oh, thank you for breaking. You guys, though, picture it. Picture it. It feels and looks just like a strip club. Okay. Shady part of town. Low lights. For those of you who are wondering what the fuck is going on, my chat is now trying to break me. They're just posting constant gifs of T-Rexes doing activities. And so we might just have to start wrapping it up because I won't be able to focus. That might be what happens. But anyway, picture it. Shady part of town. Low lights. That music, that carpet. Trying to break her, she said. With funny T-Rex videos. The lights dim. Spotlight. And out saunters a T-Rex in a G-string bikini. You guys. Okay. You so participated. Another hour. I mean, if we keep talking about this, then I will stay. This is the best idea I think I've ever had, everyone. Who would go to my T-Rex strip club? You guys, the fact that we're here, I just want to say, well done, everyone. Well done! What a lovely communal effort getting us here on the topic of T-Rex strip clubs. I volunteer as tribute. You can't write this stuff. Now, here's the thing. I'm all about female empowerment. That T-Rex suit never comes off, ladies. No one knows what's under that T-Rex suit. Ever. Ever. And you make your money, honey. You got it! Your club is popular now. T-Rex? Yes. All you, baby. All you. We have to, I think everyone give T-Rex a round of applause for beckoning this in. This is absolutely fantastic. Your club is popular. Well done. Well done. Well, for more kooky conversations like this every day, head over to patreon.com/LXerotica. We're not this kooky all the time. Most of the time. We have our serious conversations. Oh, you're applauding yourself. Wow. That's a move. That's a move, T-Rex. But it's Leo in a suit, so I'll forgive it. Leo in a suit wins. I forgive it. All right. I don't think I have any more questions that I can wrap up quickly. So I think we're going to just have some family time today. Total difference between us and a cult. Children, why are we even saying such things? I did a video on next. Anyway. Oh, Natalia. Hello, my dear. INFP speaking quietly again. I saw you before you introduced yourself, you sneaky sneak. How are you? How's your violin going? And my partner is a lovely and beautiful INFP. So I have big loves in my heart for INFPs. You guys are doing the cult thing again. This is what a cult would say. Shh, John. Shh. You don't want to practice? You're sleepy? That's okay, honey. You don't have to practice. You can be sleepy and snuggle and hang out with us. Ducks mud pies. So now we're throwing mud pies at each other. Nice. Very mature, everyone. Very mature. Thank you. It is my pleasure. You know what? You deserve rest. You absolutely deserve rest. I'll bite you. Now that you can bite. Again. Anyway. With that being said. Oh, Dominance, do you want a fun game to play? We'll close on this note. Do you want a fun game to play? What are you said no. What do you think I'm going to tell them? Now I have to know what you think I'm going to tell them. And don't, but mama. Anytime you say fun games to play, I have the best evil laugh. Then I hope you remember that laugh as you enjoy my upcoming Maleficent photo shoot. Speaking of photo shoots, Kinky Passion and Dominant Discourse patrons, are we liking my Red Queen photo shoot? I do not want to disappoint. I hope it lived up to your expectations. All right, we run. We run. What was your idea? Miss Elle's kitten. You said no to something. What did you think I was going to say? I'm just scared of you when you get ideas. I always have ideas. Does that mean you're always scared of me? So here's a fun game to play. That shoot was gorgeous. Can we all give Miss Elle's Kitten a round of applause for being not only such a great submissive, but a wonderful set designer and photographer? Healthy scared. Good. I'm afraid and intrigued by this game. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Yes, the shoot was amazing. I'm so glad you all enjoyed it. She did such a good job. Such a good job. Okay, so the game is a variation of Spin the Bottle, where dominance, you take all of your toys. Oh, this game. So, oh, this game? Is that, oh, this game, or, oh, this game? Which one? Both. So the game is, you take all of the toys that you want, like what kind of scene, like if you're planning an impact play scene, you get all of your implements, put them in a circle, set them out on your floor in a circle. Spin the bottle, baby! And a variation of that, which you can also do some sort of like betting system or grid system, and dice. Roll dice. May the odds be ever in your favor. Feels a lot like the dice game. The dice game, though, is more when you get predicted. It's effective when you get predicted. True. So yes, that's how I like spin the bottle. That's mean. I love it. And then, I mean, maybe you can have your submissive set up, you know, some sort of meaning with the numbers. Like if they, I don't know, if they were 20 minutes late for their scene or for dinner, then, oh, we got 20 rounds to spin the bottle tonight, baby. You're going to do this tonight. You love it. Yes. Scene planning together, play planning together. Tell me how it goes. Fina, I feel like, girl, I feel like you and I are going to have so much fun working together. So much fun. Just let me get through the end of this month, and I'll open up spots for dominant training in August. And you, my dear, 1 spin per minute. Well, here's the thing. Take my money. Do it alone and spank the sofa instead. That's okay. Get some aggression out. I also have a self-spanking video on Patreon if you really get desperate. So there you go. But I think 1 spin per minute, in theory, good, but in execution, not so much. Because then you have to like bam, 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 and beat the out of them in a minute. Can't really get into it that way. Gonna make it interesting. Throw in a toy or two they don't entirely like. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Plan your scene. It doesn't have to just be impact toys. That's what I was just using as an example. If you were wanting to do an impact play specific scene. But if not, whatever you want to use, hand it out. Put it in a circle. Plop your submissive down in one of the spots. Give them a bottle. Spin it, baby. And then you could even throw in the dice for like time. So the dice could be like 1 minute or 1 SWAT or whatever. Roll a 6. 6 minutes. 16 minutes. 60 minutes. Whatever. 6 SWATs. 6 whatevers. Making the sub spin, that's evil. It's not evil. It's fun. You spelled fun wrong. Fun is spelled F-U-N. You've got a flogger with steel chains instead of leather straps. Oh, grab. Woo! All right. You said toy, and I instantly thought of little toys. You're drifting into your space. Well, that's okay. Even that would be super fun as well. Throw in a couple of toys that they actually do like, and so your submissive has like that glimmer of hope Keeping them going. Apparently, you're somewhat of a sadist, according to the test. Mirabak, rating your board games for all the dice. Yes! I love it, Fina. Love it. Yeah, for those of you who don't know a lot of my story, I really started feeling out my dominant expression and energy when I was a personal trainer. And I realized I am white. And having Miss Elle's kitten around in my physical presence just, inspires that more and more and more. Especially when I ask her to look up driving directions and the Siri on her phone decides to loop us 20 minutes through the mall parking lot for no reason when we could have just gone straight and turned right. Drive straight, turn right. I was raging because I thought I couldn't quite remember where the restaurant that we were going to was. I'm like, oh, maybe it's in the parking lot over here and they're just like cutting us across, whatever. Shrunk very small. Well, I was also yelling very big. That happened to you earlier today? So we have a new mantra. Drive straight, turn right. That's all we needed to do. All we needed to do was just keep driving straight and turn right into the restaurant parking lot. Okay. I'm getting triggered again by this memory. Lady Dragon Extreme. Lady Dragon came out. Lady Dragon was about to light Siri's ass on fire. She's laughing in the other room. I just hear her giggling when I said that. Your ex, mom. Ooh, John. I love it. Your ex's mom once gave you directions of, it's that turning we just passed. Yeah. You do that. You do that to me. And that is you saying, here, mistress, please beat me until I cannot sit for a week. And I will say, gladly. What's a turning? Like a turn. A turn. Like, turn right into this driveway or onto that street. Like where he should have turned. Natalia, have you driven before? Do you know what a car is? I'm kidding, Natalia! I'm kidding. I love you. I was just being a little facetious. I love you. That was a joke. I'm not trying to be shitty. I'm the type of person that holds their hands up to determine which way is left and which way is right. You've joked that you're going to get left and right. Okay, I will. Do you know your MBTI, Fina? I had to go there because that is way too relatable. Also, I have to do that with a map, where if I'm looking at a map, like an actual physical map, back in the day, children, back in my day, we had these things called maps. Before Siri, before Alexa, we had these things called maps. And they were magical pieces of paper that would take you to distant lands. Anyway, with that being said, I have to face the direction. Like if I'm looking at a north on a map, I have to face north. Because my brain knows I'm not facing north. And it bothers it. I just triggered your Alexa. She was very confused. Yes! You remember always carrying the atlas in the car? Oh my gosh, yes. What is north? Like physical paper ones. Yes. Yes. Look at this. What a concept. When people say north, south, east, west, your brain breaks. Never eat shredded wheat. Easy. I thought the globe in the image was hilarious. Just someone with this giant globe in the front seat. All right, where are we going today? Tricks, that was the best visual ever. Their knees are up in the seat. I can't do it because I'm wearing a dress. It's a really cute dress, you guys. I'll show it for you in a photo shoot or something. Oh my gosh. I can remember all the planets in the solar system, but no directions for you. Oh, that is such an INFP thing, I feel. Gotta go wherever your finger lands on the globe. Give it a spin. Pew! There you go. That is a true sense of adventure. All right. Oh my gosh. Tricks, I was right there with you, honestly. It flashed through my mind, but I was trying to be a responsible host. Who am I kidding? And there's not... I'm just kidding. That's not why I said. Where do I go to find out your MBTI? Because now you're curious. You go to Google, and you type MBTI test. And you pick, like, one of the top 3. And there you go. Or you go to 16personalities.com like Dr. K just typed. Truett is the most accurate. Yes, I think. If it's the one that I have in my mind's eye, you might be right about that. Ooh, fun game. Rename continents with toys and spin that. Ooh, tricks. Loving that creativity. You need to go back and retest. So the thing with me, Fina, is I have an Enneagram. My Enneagram style is Enneagram 8. And I feel like my Enneagram style really drives my MBTI. I'm an INFJ, but I relate to most of what INFJs feel and sense and all of that. But I engage very differently than most INFJs do on a surface level because my Enneagram is a really strong driving factor behind that. So I would, if you're really curious and digging into some of this self-awareness and things, and also you have to take these tests before you start coaching with me anyway. So it'll save you some time. Was 6-7 years ago when you took it? 6 Wing 7. Oh, nice. There you go. Truity. Thank you, everyone, for being so accommodating to all of our people. Has Myers-Briggs and Enneagram. Perfect. Wonderful. I'll add that link for my dominant clients then. That's wonderful. Thank you for making me aware of that. I didn't know they had both on that one. If you pay $19, it will tell you your entire life in detail. All right, there you go. It's mind-blowing. There you go. Go to truity.com. This stream, not sponsored by truity.com, but free plug. Truity, there you go. And not that kind of plug, children. Miss Elle, do you think certain personalities show up more dominant or submissive? I think yes, on the surface, yes. Some personalities seem more dominant or submissive on the surface. Absolutely. Absolutely. They have a career profiler too who knows what I should be doing. Oh, nice. Taking pictures. Plug. Plug. I said not that kind of plug. Bram. Ugh. I think the glasses messed up my eyelashes there for a moment. All right, children. I'm giving you just a couple more minutes as we have some lovely family time, which I enjoy so much, by the way. I really do. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, we have a live event every Friday night. And I love it because as I've taking on more as I'm doing more for my wonderful community. That's why I'm here. That's why I do what I do. It's difficult for me to be super engaged all the time, every day on Discord. And so what I've really liked about doing a live event every Friday is I don't feel that disconnected from all of you. Even if I have a really busy week and I can't check into Discord and really have some good conversations with you guys for a few days, I really, really appreciate the fact that we meet every week as a community and I don't feel disconnected. I feel like we get to maintain that level of closeness, and I love it. I absolutely love this community and love our time together. So thank you, all of you, always, for coming and talking and engaging and being so open and silly and fun and just such a joy. We love you. I love you too. Sadistic suggestion. Does D&D to decide things maybe? Ooh, see, I don't have a D&D die, but for that use, I might just have to get one. We call it a Dom 20 dice. Yes. You caused was likely the funniest tangent, T-Rex. Yes, you did, T-Rex. Very cool hanging out for the first time. I'm so glad. He likes us, everyone. Yay. That wasn't being patronizing. That was just being silly. Hope I was well behaved. You were, of course, well behaved. My goodness, T-Rex, not only were you well behaved, you were hilarious and helped collaborate on one of the best ideas ever to grace this YouTube channel, which is the T-Rex Strip Club. Thank you a million times. Goes to your dice site to send me a pound of dice. Thank you, John. By the way, the brand of violin strings that you have are called Dominance. That's pretty fantastic. That's pretty fantastic. I went to a music school in Taiwan back in the day. I was part of a vocal ensemble, and we toured, and we went to Taiwan, and we visited this music school. And part of the tour was to see all the different classes and what they were teaching and what they were doing. And we sat in on a violin class, and these adorable little girls were just going crazy. And I was like, they make it look so easy. And then, of course, they're like, oh, do you want to try? And we all said, sure, we'll try. And so they were trying to teach us. I used that word loosely. And it was, I'm just like, okay, you put it here, and you do this, and it's going to sound awesome. Violin, not so much my thing. What would happen is I would try, and I wouldn't get that little thing exactly how I needed it to, and then I'd just be like, take the violin and bash it. Be like, okay. Let's move on to some drums now. That's how I would do it. That's how I would do music school. Dead cat swinging noises. Wow. That's some imagery. I learned a bit of violin. That's wonderful. How long have you been playing, Natalia? It's very tricky because you have to hold this right up here, all right, and then you have to get that string stick thing. I do not even know what anything is called. Okay, don't even get on my case for that. Only 4 years. What's the string stick thing called? Please tell me it's called string stick thing. That would make my day. I know it's not. I just really want it to be. I'm sorry you didn't get that. What's the little thing that you play with? The rod thing. So if this is the violin, and then you have the string thing. What's that called? A bow? That's what it's called? Just a bow? Oh. Hey, butterfly! Isn't it someone's birthday soon? Butterfly. It's a bow. Okay. I only have a musical bone in my body when you're under the influence of the devil's lettuce, and it's the ukulele. Okay. So, Fina, you and I have to have some devil's lettuce together. I left my vape upstairs. And we will jam to the ukulele. I will bring my hula skirt if you will accompany me. And we'll do a little thing. How about that? Very young, yes. Ooh, do you have any fun plans? By the way, hello, my friend. I love you and I miss you. Okay, by the way, just wanted to say before this ends, thanks so much. The insight into my own emotional availability and condition is far deeper than I expected from your first live stream. No, Trix. Don't ever apologize, Trix. That was a beautiful share. It was a vulnerable share, and we value vulnerability, and we value communication. You didn't put a damper on anything. You didn't ruin anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing that. I am so happy to hear that, Trix. And I am just so glad you're here. That's wonderful. I just realized you said rod, Miss Elle. I said it was like a rod stick thing. I don't know. Bow. It's a bow, okay? I don't know what things are. I don't know what everything is called. Check your message in the holidays channel. I like violin rod. That sounds very menacing. I like that. Yes, it's not good, but it'll be fun either way. Just wanted to say thank you. Well, Trix, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening and being so wonderful and open and just a wonderful part of this community. We listen and we learn and we grow when we're humble enough to listen, learn, and grow. So the fact that you got something out of this live tells me that you have that depth of humility and emotional availability and desire to grow and be a better human being, and that's wonderful, and I love that. Funeral today, third one in 9 months, going on vacation with the family, end of next week. Oh my gosh, Butterfly. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Butterfly. My heart goes out to you. I don't even know what to say. I'm just sad for you. I'm so sorry. Oh. Dr. K has to skedaddle, but you love us big. Buenas noches. Buenas noches, Dr. K. I'll get my dice on the 26th. You already ordered it? Oh, I like that initiative. You came to learn feeling slightly attacked? That you had so much to learn? Oh my goodness, Trix. I do not want you to feel attacked. And you know what? If you felt that way, I want to go ahead and extend this to YouTube here. Don't ever, ever, ever feel like your current level of knowledge is bad. You have to have a place to start. It's okay to not know everything. It's okay to have questions. It's okay to be confused. And that, there's no shame in that. There's absolutely no shame in that. Being so new to all of this, great to be in a great community. Oh, T-Rex, I love it. I love it. We all start needing to learn so much, but it's never an attack. It's just the first step to becoming amazing. Dom, sub. Absolutely. And Trix, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that you were feeling that way. So I apologize if you felt attacked or like a Bance thing. What's that? What is that? Oh. Uh-oh. We have a language barrier. Was that to me or was that to someone else, Trix? Now I'm just confused. Bance thing, banter, funny chat between friends. Oh. So Trix, in your vernacular, attacked is banter. Am I understanding you correctly? When you say attacked, you felt like, hey, kind of banter back and forth. Tone is hard to convey. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not even talking about the tone. I'm confused because I have different definitions to these words than you do. And that's perfectly fine. This will happen sometimes when you communicate. That's why we're doing something right now called mirroring back. I said, okay, this is what I think I'm hearing. This is what I think you're saying. Is that correct? That's called mirroring back. A wonderful communication technique. Use it in your relationships, in your dynamic. Good night, everyone. Hope you all have a great weekend. T-Rex, thank you again so much for working with us on the Epic T-Rex Strip Club. Love and appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Plus, UK-USA language barrier is always fun. It is. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Good night, everyone. JS, good night. Have a wonderful evening. Later's dino friend. Like, you felt that, like, really felt it. Personally attacked as part of the UK chat means, like, I really understood that personally. Okay. Okay. What would you say if you felt attacked in a bad way? Like I was getting on your case. And you were like, I don't like this. I feel attacked. What would you say? I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to get some insight. No, not like that. What would you say? Also, hello, Truly Luna. Hello. Wonderful that you're here. So, Trix, that's what I'm asking. What would you say? If you felt attacked in a bad way. This is fascinating. And there's a fly in here. I know. My heart goes out to you, Butterfly. I'm so sorry. There's like nothing that I can say other than I'm sorry and my heart hurts for you. Where are you going on vacation? We can talk about your vacation instead. Plans all the flies' death. They're everywhere! Professionally, you'd address the issue head on. Professionally, are you a therapist or a coach? In any way, shape, or form? Personally, softer, but you'll still deal with it. You'll address the issue head on. But that's what I'm asking. What would you say when you're addressing the issue head on? You don't have to answer now. I'm just curious. I'm just curious to get some insight into you, your definitions. But it's really not a big deal. Thank you for sharing. Butterfly, I hope you have a great vacation. Did we say that we were going? Where we're going? This is what feeling attacked would equate to in the UK. We're going to need to talk about that because I have more questions now, Graham. A week on Disney. Ooh. Ooh. So, okay. Okay. Interesting. We're going to have a chat about that. But week on Disney, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing and like exactly what you need to get your mind off of things. Kind of regroup a little bit, which I hope that you can do. I hope that you can do. How's baby Butterfly? Is he doing awesome? Woo. All right. So as we are wrapping it up, does anyone have any other thoughts, feelings that they would like to share as we wrap it up for the evening, my wonderful, beautiful community? Girls, apologies. I need to be more careful with your phrasing. Don't apologize. We had a great conversation. We figured our stuff out. Eagle Scout project things. Ooh. Sarcastic, unserious way? Okay. Well, when someone communicates a sentiment, I'm going to start with the obvious. I don't want to have to constantly read into, did they mean actually what they said? To me, that's horrible. Really confusing, unhealthy communication. So if you say, I feel attacked, I'm going to take that at face value. And that's why, if it means something different, we have to communicate and just come to an understanding as to what that means. So translating English for everyone, very cute. Very cute. All right. Fellow Daydreamer, Fina, Trix. Let's see. Truly, Shy, Blythe, Mr. Growls, John, Fellow Daydreamer, Dr. K, Butterfly. Man, we got all of our wonderful peeps here. I just want to say that I love this community. Everyone here is so kind, and there's so much to still learn. Very, very sweet fellow Daydreamer. I'm so glad that you feel that way. I'm so glad you feel the love and the care here and the safety here. I wouldn't have it any other way. I work very diligently to make sure that this community stays safe and positive and life-giving for everyone here. So I'm glad that you feel it. It's my honor. It's absolutely my honor, and I'm humbled to hear that. Accountable woman. I mean, I don't want to be fake and full of shit. All right, everyone. Shy, thank you for being here. Despite being in the scene for years, I'm always learning, and no one makes me feel like, oh, I should know this by now, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah. There's no shame here. There is no shame here. I don't tolerate that. Nope. No shame. No judgment. And we're all still learning. I'm learning all the time. We're all learning all the time. I think if you stop learning, you stop growing. Just keep asking questions. Keep that curiosity level high. Keep the humility high. And just explore life. Just explore and learn and grow and ask questions. Happy to be here. Currently watching Daddy put together a grill. Very sexy. Ooh, is he gonna grill you a steak after he puts together the grill? That's what I would be thinking the whole time. Yep. Steak for kitten. Yes. See, what a good daddy. I would be so sad. I'd be like, you could have put that grill together, but I don't get a steak? Steak for kittens rules. Not you. Shy. He's the bestest. She says pouts, but I hear her laughing in the other room. Talk about reading into something beyond surface value. All right, he's the bestest. I am so glad that you have a wonderful, dominant partner that you love and trust. It is very sweet. Very sweet. Well, everyone, now that someone mentioned steak, I'm hungry and I want to go have dinner. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for your wonderful engagement and comments and questions and just your wonderful insights and wisdom and humor and beautiful ideas. T-Rex Strip Club. Okay? I feel like I'm going to have to make merch now. Just for that. Just for that. T-Rex, hashtag T-Rex Strip Club. And there will be an epic image. Who's artistic here? Who can draw me up a pole dancing T-Rex that I can use on merch? T-Rex Strip Club merch would be great. Butterfly, were you here for the whole evolution of T-Rex Strip Club? Hides in the couch. Why are you hiding in the couch? I'll work on that this weekend. Are you an artist? You do digital art on your iPad all the time. Fina! Fina is going to make our T-Rex Strip Club dreams come true. Yes. Nope, but you wish you was. Okay. Quick recap for those of you who are just joining. T-Rex Strip Club is, you know how they have videos of T-Rexes doing everything? Like ice skating or roller skating, whatever. Okay, so T-Rex Strip Club, female empowerment, feminism, right? No woman gets naked. No woman has to take their clothes off for money. But we trick everyone a little bit. And we bring people into the building. The lights go down. Spotlight comes on stage. And out comes a T-Rex. You know the suit? The little suit? T-Rex! in a G-string bikini. I am buying so much merch. And we have come full circle. Butterfly! Isn't it perfect? Isn't it perfect? Big, huge smile here. So, we will work on merch now. Miss Elskin, add that to the list. Let's work on it this week. Ingenious. In free lifetime access to Centric. You guys, I feel like this is my new financial goal. I have to make so much money that I can buy every strip club in my area and turn it into a T-Rex strip club and empower these women. Oh my gosh, you guys, this has to be a thing. This has to be a thing. Wright's new business model. Yes. Someone call Shark Tank. Dude, I would pitch my ass off to Shark Tank about this idea. Female empowerment, feminism, right? Let's do it. Mark Cuban would. We have to do this. You guys. Okay. You guys. I just heard my submissive tell my partner, I swear I didn't put any alcohol in her drink. Okay. So here's the thing, you guys. You guys have to stop it with the gifts. I have to look at the gifts to look at the chat. Now I'm thinking I should get this suit. Get this suit. I'm an equal opportunist employer, okay? All genders are welcome to the T-Rex strip club, okay? But I just, oh my gosh, you guys, I have to do this. I have to make enough money. And here's the thing. I'm going to put this is this is 100% sober goddess guaranteed. They know when I get a little loopy. That happens on movie night. If you want to see unsober goddess, join our movie night. But I have to be nice and professional, even though this is not very professional right now. Anyway, hi Butterfly. It was fun to hang out. Okay, it was so fun, Natalia. Please come visit my T-Rex strip club anytime. Tune into the next season of Shark Tank, where goddess pitches the T-Rex strip club. We just about got our extra hour too. See, they do this to me. They're like, T-Rex strip club, Miss Elle. Let's talk about it. 45 minutes later. So, here's the thing. Everyone, get ready. You know how on Patreon, you gave up timekeeping when this started? Find a bikini to fit the suit. They exist. We got this. We got this. Okay. You guys, you know how on Patreon they have goals? Financial goals? I am about to literally put on my Patreon as part of my next goal. T-Rex strip. When I hit this level a month, I will totally put it on. When I hit this level a month, we will start investing 20,000 subs, and I will renovate a strip club and turn it into the T-Rex strip club. Aggressively starts a Kickstarter campaign. T-Rex TikToks for everyone. Yes! Butterfly! This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's so funny, you guys. He's even wearing heels. Oh my gosh. You guys, this has to happen. See? T-Rex, you're already, look at how much you're enjoying yourself. You haven't even stepped foot in the T-Rex strip club yet. I could see this working out pretty well, you guys. And then what about if all of the servers are also dinosaurs, just different kinds? You could do a whole theme. It'll be amazing. Love this so much. Oh! I can't. Fita's gonna kill me. Holy shit, Fita. Triceratops. Okay. The T-Rex strip club with Triceratops. You guys, this just keeps getting better. John, go get your steak now. I wish you a yummy steak. Have a wonderful evening. Adios if y'all are gone. We will probably try to wrap it up soon. Oh my gosh, you guys. Triceratops Fina. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, on that note, I think we can effectively... Night. Thank you guys. You are welcome. You know what? Some nights we rant and rave, and some nights we spend an hour and a half talking about T-Rex strip club plans. Perma smile in full effect. Yes, me too a little bit, T-Rex. We're wrapping it up. I promise. Steak time. I know, I'm so hungry. I need food. I forgot that I was hungry until just now. And then my sexy man came in, and I was looking like, ooh, can I bite you? And then I realized, oh, I probably should have a snack. And then I can bite him later. Okay, I'm going to dream about T-Rex strippers tonight. I feel it. Yes! Yummy takeout? What are we getting? What are we... He just took his wallet. What's happening? Bring me food! Good night, everyone. Love you guys. We love you. T-Rex handstand. Oh my god, Graham. You guys, this is just getting better and better and better. Mr. B bailed on us. Is he bringing us food when he returned? No. See, that right there, emotional manipulation. Did you see it? Did you see it? You need to order food? Yes, you do. Someone needs to feed me! Or else Lady Dragon comes out. What do I want? I'll talk about it when we get done here. I first need to figure out how to wrap this up before YouTube gets instant access to all of our dinner plans. So! Oh my gosh, Fina. Triceratopless servers? I want to empower the ladies. No, ladies, you need to be able to make your money without taking your clothes off. No. No. Not at my T-Rex strip club. If you open up your own chain of T-Rex strip clubs, then you can have Triceratopless servers. I support this message. I want this to be about female empowerment. You're missing the bigger picture. I love you all so much. Can I go eat now, please? Everyone? Oh, Butterfly gave me an Aslan. Please keep Lady Dragon away. So, oh my gosh. Mr. Growls is just like busting out all these gifts of T-Rexes doing things. We'll stick with Triceratops. I feel like women should not have to take their clothes off to get paid, and to get paid well. And that's, I'm not going to waver from that. I love women, and I find women too powerful and too valuable to do that. So yeah, that's my stance on it. Trice. I love that so much. Vina with the beautiful ideas. I know. I will go eat. I will go eat right now. Okay, so YouTube. I need to figure out how to get back to YouTube. YouTube's layered under all of these things somewhere. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, everyone. Good evening, YouTube. I hope you have a wonderful night. If you have not eaten either, go have a snack. Go have dinner. And I will see you next time. We're doing sadistic Sims next Friday. If you don't know what that is, it's crazy fun, crazy funny, and overall crazy kinky. So come and join us on Discord next Friday, 6 p.m. CDT, sadistic Sims. And then next month, again, we've got every Friday night, we've got a live event. So if you love this community and you've loved hanging out with them tonight and you want to be a part of the chat, then just go over to patreon.com/LXerotica and you can join us next time. All right. It is amazing. And Mr. Growls, we will get you what you're after. Don't know what I can say on YouTube, but we will get you what you are after. Waves. All right, Tricks, good evening. And good night to YouTube. I think I shut YouTube down first. I'm asking Mr. Growls as I try to pull YouTube up. Not that. That's not that. Cake, redhead, or both? Graham, focus. Yes, shut YouTube down first. Okay. All right, YouTube. I'll leave you with that question. Cake, redhead, or both? And on that note, comment in the chat. Comment below. Cake, redhead, or both? There you go. Thank you all for a lovely evening. Thank you especially to my beautiful, wonderful community. I love you all so much. Good night. We're shutting it down on YouTube right now. Graham, thank you for your help. Good night, everyone.